Is live.
YouTube?
Next up.
Alright, here we go, baby. What it do, podcast people?
Back at it again, Daniel.
Oh shit, episode 40.
With the white vans.
Oh shit.
Episode 40. Knocking them down.
Yup. This podcast probably won't have a title because we're about to just talk about everything.
About to go off.
Yeah. Like everything.
I dig it.
But we gotta start off like we always do, you know.
How's it going, Blake?
Oh, you know.
That married life, that dad life.
Man, I sold my truck yesterday.
Sold his truck, he's carless.
Check this. Are you ready? I bought my truck for $2,200 from a Mexican that said there was 130,000 miles on it. I believed him. Mistake number one. Ready?
Mistake number one. Mistake number two.
Alright. Mistake number two. I did not go to the dealership and check the mileage until a year later, which was just a couple weeks ago. Guess how many miles were on my truck?
Probably close to 200K.
355,000 miles.
It's more than my goddamn Civic, bro.
Dude, that's more than most motors can even get to.
Holy fuck.
So, and I went to the dealership to get a new dash in because it doesn't say the odometer.
Right.
And after he told me that, I was like, nope, I don't want to fix it. Nope, don't put no more money into this car.
Yeah. Thank you. I can't fucking read that.
Me neither.
I
need
it's
fucking
Pachi.
Binoculars.
Yeah, it's Pachi. That's my home.
Just pull up the
Pachi.
binoculars. Hey, I can see it now.
That's so small.
Maybe you can edit your font, make it bigger.
Yeah. Or
maybe
just get a fucking big ass 50-inch right up there.
Or get like a magnifying glass so you drop down right in front of that part of the screen. That'd be cool too.
I want to get like a 50-inch put up there, right above.
I was watching this one podcast, or it was the Off Topic podcast, because we're neighbors on YouTube.
Right.
So I was checking their shit out, and they have not only do they have full production, they have people behind the scenes, everything, the whole 9 yards. Yeah. So they have the same thing. They have like a big 50-inch monitor with them on it, so they can see like if something's fucked up or like someone's not in the screen, which you should never have to deal with that if you have someone behind the scenes being your producer.
Right.
But
wouldn't that be cool? Got 2 screens and the 50-inch up top.
And have someone standing back there controlling it all that knows what they're doing. That'd be epic.
That would be epic.
I don't know. I don't think we'd know what to do with ourselves.
We wouldn't. I'd be like, all right, it's getting a little too much. Give me my telephone and my 24-inch monitor.
You're fired. Get out of here.
Yeah. So you're good. You sold your truck.
Yeah, $2,000. I sold my truck $2,000.
I saw a video of your new deck.
Oh yeah.
With the lights.
Oh, you like that?
I like that.
Man, those came in.
I like that a lot. They hang. It's just like a
here,
little bulb, right?
I think they were here yesterday. There's like, you know how like bistro lights are, where it's literally just a cord, and then they put like light fixtures off the cord. Yeah, that's all it is, and they make it all weatherproof.
Dope.
And I bought 2 48-foot sections, so 96 feet of that shit.
Yeah.
And it was only like $60.
And
my dad was like,
fucking 90 feet.
No, that was it.
That's it?
That was all of it.
Oh shit.
I know, right? Like, I was looking at it in the box like, how the fuck am I going to fit all these lights up there?
I guess if you zigzag it, it goes...
And I did. I, like, started at the outlet and just bam, 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 bam.
And it worked out.
It worked perfect. It literally ended at the end on the other side, just maybe 2 feet short. I was like, fuck yeah.
Epic.
It worked.
And I remember we talked about, I asked you if you were going to put a grill out there, and you said you weren't sure, but then I think I saw a grill out there.
Yeah. Put the grill up on the... We still don't have the decking for the deck. We just have plywood out there. So I was kind of hesitant to put stuff up on the deck since it wasn't done yet. But my dad doesn't think he's going to have the decking until, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Chat's starting to pop off.
I'll live with my dad because it's cheap, and he's a fucking loner. So if I didn't live with him, he would not have any social activity at all with the whole world. He would go to work, go home. That's it.
Well,
and he gets to hang out with his grandkids every day. So that's
I was gonna say you also have a wife and kids that live there, so it's not like just you and your dad.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, like, my wife gives me a hard time sometimes. She's like, "Well, we need to get our own house." It's like, you do understand that if we don't have dad anywhere around, he's gonna be one of those guys that you have to like physically go make him hang out with you.
Yeah.
If you don't live with him. He's so antisocial. Yeah.
He's a hermit crab.
So antisocial.
Yeah, no, I understand that part. I was watching the Unabomber documentary.
Oh, shit.
He lived in a fucking cabin in the woods by himself. Didn't have any interaction with anyone.
I just know like, my mom would say I look like the Unabomber when I put my hood on and have my sunglasses on.
Yeah. Well, I think that brings us to our first shot of the...
Absolutely.
Cheers.
And then we're gonna get on to how are you this week? The past 2 weeks since
Ooh.
we didn't pod.
Ooh.
How you, baby doll?
I'm excellent, actually.
It's good to hear.
Yeah, I booked a vacation to California. Next month, at the beginning of the month, I said, fuck
Why?
it.
Why would you go to California?
I got a buddy out there.
Oh.
Yeah.
My great aunt lives out there.
And then also, well, I was originally going to go by myself, but then I asked my mom if she wanted to come with me, and she's down, so.
California's cool.
Yeah,
Where are you going?
I've been to NorCal, so I haven't been to SoCal, so my buddy from SoCal said you have to come to, like, San
It's
Diego.
gonna be a lot hotter.
He said you have to come to San Diego area.
It's gonna be a lot hotter.
Yeah, well,
When did you go last time?
summer.
When though?
Fuck.
Like August?
I don't remember.
So say August is so fucking hot out there. It's 100 degrees plus every day.
All I know is it was perfect weather. I didn't see a cloud in the sky the whole time I was in California.
We went to Fresno. What was that 2 years ago? 3 years ago? Because my great grandma, or no, I guess it would be my great grandma, but it's Scarlett's great grandma.
Yeah.
It was like 6 generations or something like that
Holy
in a picture.
shit.
It was epic.
Oh,
But yeah,
we got my mom's in the chat.
it was like 100 to 105 degrees every day.
Trin, thanks for stopping in as always.
Every day it was 100.
Hot as fuck.
Hot as fuck. We went down we were coming from the hotel to my great aunt's house, and it was so hot that a guy drove down the street a couple days before, didn't know he had a chain hanging out the back of the truck, and it was sparking.
Oh, Lord.
Just fires everywhere on the side of the road.
Oh, Lord.
And it was like 10 miles, a 10-mile stretch before the guy noticed.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Was he fucking drunk?
I don't know, but there was fires everywhere.
High on some
And it was
shit.
like, you know how a grass fire is on the side of the
Oh,
road? It's just like, it goes until it gets stopped.
Like a bushfire,
Yeah. And it was about, I don't know.
How about those Australian wildfires that were like a couple months back?
Dude, the bushfire, it would have burned all of Australia if they didn't get rain.
That shit's
If they didn't get the rain that they did. Because you notice we just stopped talking about it. Everyone just stopped talking about it.
Because they got the rain.
It's because they got like monsoon rainstorms.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Anything else to touch on in my life? Oh, I'm Twitch affiliated. So I told you that.
Twitch.
Thanks to these guys.
You guys are going to be our backbone.
Yeah, it means a lot.
Our if and when our merchandise ever starts, you will have first access.
Yeah. Well, I can put the links and stuff up on my Twitch account. So
I put a post up on Facebook just saying, if our podcast had merchandise, would you buy it?
who said yeah?
I don't think I've ever had so many likes on a post.
Really?
Yeah. Every one of my friends was like, Yeah. It's like, you're lying, but
You're lying.
I like the support.
You're a liar.
You're a liar.
But you're a good liar. Motherfuckers.
I love it.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm good. So, single now.
Oh, ladies, you hear that?
Single, ready to mingle.
Oh, Twitch girls, I know they like that.
They do like that.
Yeah, they'll be able to stare at your stash.
Actually, my friend from Australia, my girlfriend Lauren, she
You
said
have a girlfriend in Australia?
not girlfriend,
But pretty much.
no.
Oh,
I mean, she's
dang
just a girl that's a friend.
Dang it.
She's like, you look horrible.
With
So-
your mustache?
Yeah. She's like,
What?
yeah, she's a hater. She's like, I hate it, but she's funny though. So
Didn't do it for you.
I was like, don't worry, it'll grow on you, girl. It'll grow.
Didn't do it for you.
But
I bet it'd feel good between your legs.
hashtag. Who else we got?
So
We got Aurora. Aurora's in the chat.
What's up, Aurora? I heard stories about your ass.
Well, nothing
Oh,
bad.
sorry.
I just said that.
That's a joke. That's a joke. We live in Aurora. Correlation.
Thank
between
you,
the names.
thank you.
Sorry, I had to.
God.
Sorry, I made him blush.
Yeah, I'm fucking.
Hey,
red as a-
Aurora, since you're here, we got stuff to talk about.
California.
She
from
lives in
California.
California. Yeah, we're talking about California. Aurora just popped in, right? It's the perfect time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aurora, he needs help getting his S2000
Oh yeah, my car.
back to Colorado.
Yeah. Well, I found one in.
Check it.
I found one in. What the fuck city was it? I want
You
to say
told
like
me.
Catalina.
Carson City?
Something with a C.
Something.
And it's going for like 16K, but it's like
It's cheap as shit.
immaculate.
It's cheap as shit.
Has like 60,000 miles on it. Immaculate.
300 horsepower probably.
Not that much.
280, 290 probably though.
What
It's an S2000.
What is the stock S2000 run?
Dude,
Oh, my shit's all
it-
fucked up here.
They still run a 4-cylinder in that car, don't they?
Yeah.
It's a dual overhead cam something.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, but I was gonna say, before we got
237
sidetracked by Aurora, 237 horsepower?
Mm.
Oh, that's not bad.
stock.
You're 63 horsepower away from 300.
Yeah.
You could do that with.
Good math.
You could do that with a air filter.
Yeah. Air filter, exhaust, probably maybe a tune.
Exhaust will give you a lot more horsepower than you think if you go balls to the walls first try.
Yeah. But I would definitely slap a turbo on it.
That's scary. That's scary putting a turbo on anything stock. You'll fucking blow shit up.
Not if you like do the tune right.
I know, but it's still
It's-
scary.
yeah,
It's still fucking scary, man. It's a lot of horsepower being added like that.
It's a rear wheel drive car too, so it's not something I could drive in the winter over here.
No, but it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
I thought about trying to get a Supra, but fuck, dude.
That would be fun. Well, they're going for like 26K.
I get one for like 15, but
What the fuck?
we gotta switch the motor out of it
Oh.
and the transmission because it's gonna come with a shit motor and an automatic transmission.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I could get one for 15.
I was just looking at one online. It's going for 26K.
I have a buddy that sent me a link, right? Because I Snapchatted the Supra I was looking at.
Yeah.
And it was the automatic with the shitty motor, the
Oh,
fuel
the-
efficiency motor.
Yeah.
And he immediately Snapchatted me back like a $30,000 Supra with a Japan 2JZ in it. It's like, fuck you.
Yeah, I can't do that shit.
I'm not spending $30,000 on a race car.
Yeah.
Like,
Unless you have the money.
I mean, if it was a family car and I could put payments on it, it's different. But
Financing.
a race car, I'm not financing a race car.
Yeah. You gotta buy that.
I'm not
straight
getting
up.
a loan out for a race car.
And then just break it, and then it's broken all the time, and then.
And you're still paying on it every month. Gotta pay full coverage
I
insurance.
was gonna say full coverage insurance, and it's just sitting in the garage.
Yep. Months on end too.
Who else we got? Hell yeah.
pulling up halfway through. We're just at 15 minutes. The new podcast setup is here.
Podcast
y'all.
setup is here.
It is here.
You
We are
wanna
not
grab-
using it because we're missing a cord.
Do you want to grab the thing? Show them.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. I'll show you our new mixer. We're gonna be able to have sound effects.
We're gonna be like a professional fucking podcast studio going soon.
Yeah, we're gonna have like cool sound effects every time we want to like make a cool noise. We'll
Fuck
just
yeah.
have it at the touch of a button.
Yeah, look at that shit.
Look at this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show YouTube.
YouTube. This is our new shit. And this is the fucking cord we're missing. Fucking stupid.
Oh my god.
You send out a podcast bundle and just say, okay, it plugs into the wall and your mics and your shit plugs in, but good luck plugging it into a computer or anything. Terrible review. You're getting fucking cited.
1 star.
1 star.
1 star that ass.
Maybe 2, because I do like the headphones.
Yeah, they're good mic and headphones actually. Rockwell or Rockford, that's a good company.
Yeah, my buddy. Guys, check out the Late Night Boys on Spotify or Apple Podcast. Woo! The Late Night Boys. It might be the Late Night Boys podcast.
Is that the one dudes that were smoking the joint?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Those guys, they're the ones that got us onto Anchor, and shout out, can never fucking give them enough thanks because now we're on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Anchor. We're everywhere.
We're like, you can find us.
Yeah.
If you go search
Except for YouTube, sorry. Fucking YouTube. Goddamn off topic.
Well, we're on YouTube, but there's some issues with the name
Discrepancies.
because
We are slightly off topic podcast, but when we started, I started the podcast March of 2018.
Yeah.
It was
Blaking.
Bearded Topics.
Oh.
That lasted about 2 or 3 episodes. And then we went to
Blake and Garrett show.
Blake and...
Garrett?
I think it was Blake and Hank show.
What the fuck?
And then it was
Who's
Blake
Hank?
and Hank show for like 1 episode.
Who's Hank?
It was my buddy. If you go back to the very first episode, he's the one in the video with me.
Oh, really?
The bald guy with the beard.
I don't never seen that.
A lot of people have not. YouTube is the only place you can find that, and you have to load every video until you find episode number 1.
Yeah, so, and then it was
And then it went to Blake and Garrett show, and me and Garrett, shout out Garrett, we went hard for a year or so.
Yeah.
I'm out about 7, 8 months. And then we were having fucking 2 full months in between podcasts, and I was just like, this is fucked up. Either we just don't podcast anymore, or we need to get with it. And that's when sweet old Dairy Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember when I was trying to be a guest, and we talked about me coming
dude.
out, and then
And it was fucked up. You were right around the time that I was trying to do all the guests because I had a lot of people that wanted to be on the podcast, but I couldn't get Garrett to do the podcast. So it was like, all right, well, I'll bring in Jordan Graham, shout out. I'll bring in Derek. I'll bring in my buddy Ian. I'll bring in my wife's brother. I'll bring in all kinds of people.
yeah.
And I brought in all these people, and then we got to Derek, and then it was like, you know what, dude? You're not a guest. Like, this just flows too good for this to be the last time we ever do this. So I asked Derek if he wanted to be my co-host, and he was like, sure, but I don't know if I could drive up to your house every fucking week. I was like, well...
And that was before,
Let's try your house.
that was also before I had super fast internet too. So
Well, we did.
super fast internet helps
What
a
did we
lot.
do? 2 or 3 podcasts before we came here,
Yeah. And yeah, it was
and it was ridiculous. I was having to upload 15-minute videos because YouTube
the internet
just wouldn't do it.
internet speed is just
Internet
dog
speed
shit.
wouldn't upload that big of a video.
But here
But now
we're running like
we are much more legit.
450 megabytes.
We're at like 10 episodes right now that we've done over an hour.
Oh yeah.
10 consistent episodes that we are legit.
That one when I let you go all political.
Oh man.
That one was 150.
2
That
hours.
was 2 hours long.
Almost 2 hours.
1
long.
hour and 48 minutes.
And it was crazy. We didn't even start talking about politics until like hour and 15 minutes in or something like that.
Yeah, and then your juices started flowing.
Oh man.
You
Then
you went
every
off.
everything I like think I'll send myself down a rabbit hole, and then I'll get caught on a topic and boo right back into another rabbit hole. It was
Yeah,
about
you-
45 minutes of me just blabbering,
laying into them.
just blabbering about
Political.
politics.
Yeah. Like right now we're about 20 minutes in and we have not gotten to one topic.
We did. We got to our
Oh,
setup.
the setup.
Yeah, we
Okay.
told them about our setup.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And hopefully next time, so next week,
My boy's from Broomfield, Colorado.
shout out. We in Aurora.
Yeah, Aurora.
Aurora. Saudi Aurora.
Saudi Aurora is a good fucking term.
Yeah.
All these
Could you
fucking
imagine if-
shootings lately.
Could you imagine if like all of the cities and towns had to fight each other? Denver, Aurora, and Thornton
Lakewood.
would fuck everybody up.
Lakewood. There's a lot of shit happening in Lakewood.
Yeah, I think Lakewood is.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Lakewood's like a lot of rich people though. There are still
Lakewood
a lot.
is ghetto as fuck. What are you talking about?
No, I know, but there is a lot of nice neighborhoods over there.
Oh, like new, yeah. I mean,
Same with like Cherry Hills. That's technically Denver, but
isn't that Littleton?
no, it's technically Inglewood.
Inglewood?
Inglewood, yeah.
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 Well,
no, I'm
everything's
thinking.
like-
I'm thinking if you were to have to like
Aurora's like the epicenter.
if cities were to like have to fight each other
yeah.
to survive,
What do you think?
it would come down to Aurora and Denver, and Aurora would probably still take Denver.
Well, also, Aurora's way more populated than.
And the 5 points are
It's like-
technically Aurora.
It's like Denver population and then Aurora population. That's like the top and then the second. But
yeah,
Aurora's fucking big.
and all the blue collar people are in Aurora.
Yeah.
There, a lot of Denver is
All these
rich fucking people, city people.
all these shootings and shit and like
That's
violence.
always been in Aurora though. Even when we were kids, there was shooting. We just didn't pay attention. Like-
I don't know about
Dude,
that.
I remember gang fights when we
Well,
were in
yeah.
high school.
Gang fights. That's like 16-year-olds saying they're blood or a crip.
No,
That's
like I saw legit like 30 people against 30 people at Mission Park. Just cars, just empty. A big fight happens, and then everyone scatters on a gunshot.
See, I think you're like, I think you're over exaggerating.
I
Because
saw
it wasn't that bad.
it
really
wasn't like bad as kids, but
But I'm saying
we were oblivious.
Nowadays,
We were oblivious. We were kids. We didn't fucking pay attention.
even
to
if
that
I
shit.
asked my mom.
See,
Or
and I
dad.
asked my stepdad, but he blows everything out of proportion. You know that too. He said the same thing. He's like, "There's fucking. I'll never live in a neighborhood ever again. There's shootings and gang violence." And it's like,
I mean, my car got stolen like 2 years ago.
yeah, but that was your fucking bitch ass girlfriend.
No, stolen.
I thought that was your girlfriend.
No.
Your ex
No,
girlfriend.
she slashed my tires.
Oh yeah, that's right. I thought you told me a story of like she had someone steal your car or something.
No, she had her boyfriend slash my tires.
Ah,
And then, actually, like,
is that on the go kart?
yeah. And then shortly, probably 3 weeks, no, probably like 3 months later, my car got actually stolen.
I know. I remember. It was still teal then.
I had just painted it white.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. It was right when I painted it white. It got stolen.
That's so fucked up.
Yeah.
That's how people get shot. That's why I say everyone needs to have a paintball gun, because legally you can't shoot someone for stealing anything from you. You can't even shoot someone in your house.
Why are you yelling at me?
Oh, sorry. So, like, you know the Make My Day law? You can't technically shoot someone in your house.
Right, yeah. Well, they have to be inside your house. They can't be on your property.
They have to be assaulting you. You have to have proof.
Please.
You have to have proof that they were coming after you.
Have you seen the cameras I got outside?
That would hurt you even worse.
Have you noticed the
having
cameras?
No.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying that would hurt
You're
you.
on camera every time you come up to my house, Blake.
No, I know, but like, think about this. If someone's in your garage, stealing your car, you can't go kill them. You can't go shoot them. You could light them up with a paintball gun. That's what my concealed carry instructor told me. He was like, I have a paintball gun inside my gun safe, just in case.
Do you have pepper balls?
He didn't.
Pepper spray
he
balls.
Didn't say if he had. Probably. He's an old SWAT guy. He probably does.
Yeah.
He probably has badass shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, he said his real guns are for if anyone's in the house. And like he said, he's an ex-cop, but he's seen a lot of investigations, and even he said, if you're gonna kill somebody inside your house, make sure they don't leave.
Well,
make sure you get bullets in them inside your house, and make sure they are dead inside your house.
Yeah.
He said, because if you shoot them in the back, or if there's any proof that you shot them in the back and they were trying to get out of your house, you're going to jail for murder.
That's fucked up.
Even if they're in your house trying to steal your shit, if there's proof you shoot them in the back while they're trying to get out, you're going to jail for murder.
That just pisses me off.
Doesn't it? It's terrible. Just like, same thing. Someone steals your car, you can't shoot at them. You can't do anything.
Oh, please.
You can't do anything.
If I was outside while I saw the dude...
You beat their ass.
I was going to say, he wouldn't be fucking walking.
You beat their ass all you want. But if you shoot them and kill them and all they're doing is stealing your car, you'll go to fucking jail.
So, I don't think I told you this story.
What? Uh-oh.
Story time.
Ooh, yeah. Love story time.
Story time.
Love story time.
I'm not proud of this story, by the way. But...
Most people aren't proud of stories that involve firearms and violence and shit.
So, I was actually sitting right here long time ago, before I even had my Civic. So I was driving my mom's car.
Ago.
Yeah. So my mom's car, I was driving her car. It was a Cavalier, and I was parked on the driveway.
Shout out.
It's parked on the driveway, and when I parked it, I remember I left the windows down. So I'm playing my game, and all of a sudden, and I could tell it was right out front. So I'm like, holy shit, I left the windows down on that car. Someone's fucking stealing the car. Or someone's like breaking in the car. So I fucking bolt up the stairs, bolt out the front door. My mom's sitting at her chair right there.
Yeah.
And I just blow past, run right out the door. I run out and there's a dude sitting in the fucking car, like fiddling with the keys and shit. And I'm like, oh, hell no.
You're done,
so
bud.
I cocked back the right hand, hit him probably 4 times as hard as I could, legit as hard as I could. And all of a sudden I hear, it's me, it's me. I look down, it's my fucking dad pulling the car in. Broke his nose.
Oh, shit.
Fucked him up. Shattered his nose. And legit, I was like, he was like, I don't know how I didn't get knocked out. Legit, blood, like there's blood all over the car. Fucking gushing blood. True story.
You saw red. Dude, you weren't even watching. You just
no. I run out, and I'm like, and I look down at him. I'm like looking at first I look at him, right? I'm like, get the fuck out of the car. And I swear to God, when I looked at him, it did not look like my dad at all. Like, not even one bit. And I just start fucking unloading the right hand. Just clocking him. And then I heard his voice, and he goes, if he didn't say, like, it's me, in my dad's voice, like, if I didn't hear that, I would have kept fucking just clocking him.
Jesus.
Yeah. So he was pulling in the car into the garage. That's what he was doing. But the reason why I didn't know it was my dad too is because he was asleep. This was like 9:30 at night. So he just got up, decided he was going to pull the car in because he noticed it was out or whatever. I don't know why, whatever. But there's a joke now.
So weird.
There's a joke now that he's like, I'm never moving a car again. Legit shattered his nose. He had like 2 black eyes for like 2 weeks. Blood all over. Like, I fucked him up.
So crazy.
Crazy. And then, dude, I was bawling. Like, I was crying my eyes out.
That you just beat up your dad?
Yeah, he's fucking sitting, he's walking in like the house. Well,
just dripping, probably.
Dripping. Well,
yeah.
He's like this, holding his blood, holding his nose. And then he got in the house and he was in the sink and I was just bawling. I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't know it was you, blah, blah. And then like the joke today is, I don't know how I didn't get knocked out. And, like, you fucked me up. Total accident though.
Crazy.
Crazy, right?
So crazy.
Dude, I swear to God. I've never, I've punched a lot of people in my life, but I haven't hit anyone fucking square like that, like 2 or 3 times in a row. It was like probably 2 solid ones, and then he kind of started defending himself, because, he was confused, like...
What the fuck's going on?
Right. He was like lost, and I don't think he realized what was happening until like the 3rd or 4th punch, and then he like kind of started to defend himself. But the first 2 were just clean, just fucking to the fucking face, dude. 100%.
That's such an awesome story, but it's like sad and.
Oh, dude, both my parents will vouch for me on that story because they both were witnesses, and it was funny too when I was running out the door. My mom's like, "Where are you going?" or "What are you doing?" or something, and I was like, "Someone's stealing the car," and before she could say it's your dad, I was already out the door, just fucking throwing haymakers.
Dude, that's so insane. So insane.
Yeah. So, moral of the story is, if I know you're about to steal my car, or you're stealing my car, you're gonna get fucked up.
You better either do it fast or roll up the window.
Yeah, I may be pretty, but I ain't no bitch.
He's not. I can vouch for that too.
Cheers to my dad, still alive and well.
You should have let your dad get a few hits in. You should have been like,
Right.
I feel so bad. Hit me.
He wouldn't have hit me.
Oh, I know. He's probably just like your brother.
Mm.
No, don't fight people.
Exactly what my brother, my brother would never lay a finger on anyone.
You know, you're saying that one day that your brother would be the guy that if you two were getting jumped, he'd be screaming to you, "Don't hit him!"
Yeah. If I'm just like clobbering some dude, he'd be like, "Leave him alone!
Stop, you're gonna go to jail."
Yeah, exactly. He's a good guy.
He is a good guy.
But yeah.
I've known him my whole life, pretty much.
Yeah, he's only 4 years older than us. I don't know how much of Twitch heard that.
Twitch heard all of that.
But yeah.
Yep, Twitch just heard you tell a story of kicking your dad's ass.
On accident.
Yeah. They heard it.
Like, who can say that they fucked their dad up on accident?
Not many people.
Like 100% accident. Like, I had no idea it was him.
Was it?
It was dark.
That was the first time you've ever had that experience? Or have you had a car stolen before that?
That was legit, like, the first.
Because I was going to say, if you, like, had your Civic stolen and then that happened, fuck yeah. I could see, like, every reaction you could ever have to that would be fucking
Dude, I was just
balls
sitting there,
to the
all of a
wall
sudden,
immediately.
Boom, clicked, someone stealing the car, and I was fucking I was ready to fuck whoever up was in that fucking car. Are you throwing up in there, Blake?
No. But I almost did. Ugh.
Ugh! Bro, you need to take a chaser with your fucking shots. Yeah. So
Tastes terrible.
that story was one of a kind. Yeah, I've gotten in many fights in my day, but
It was like a burp hiccup.
I've gotten in many fights in my day, but I've never
What do you call them? A burkup?
a burger.
A burkup.
Alright, well, let's move on to this
Oh, dude, let's talk about the tornado in Nashville.
tornado in Nashville.
Bro, did you have a clip for that?
I didn't, but I have all the info right here.
Hit me with it.
25 dead in Tennessee.
25 now?
Yep.
You just said 23.
20. Wait.
2 more people have died?
25
Since
dead.
we've been sitting here?
25 dead. Yep. Yep.
Okay.
25. And it fucked up all sorts of shit. Fucked up an airport, fucked up a mall.
Fucked up a school. I heard it fucked up a school because they were... Super Tuesday is today. We'll get into politics a little later, but Super Tuesday is today.
The winds were up to 155 miles an hour.
So what is that?
That's an F3.
3. I told you it was an F3 because an F2 is what we get here, and that's not enough. But an F4 would have killed a lot more people.
For sure. I mean, it's just crazy. You look at all the wreckage. There's like cars and planes.
It's because it hit a fucking major city.
Yeah. Like, look at this fucking house, dude. There's nothing. There's like, that's like a front door and like.
What the fuck?
That's
there
it.
used to be a two. Was that used to be
Yeah.
a 2-story house?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Whole second story's gone.
Yeah. So the radio show I listened to, the Bobby Bones Show, shout out. They had one of the hosts, Amy. She's like the co-host. The tornado touched down in her neighborhood.
No shit.
Dude. And then Lunchbox, he's another one of he's the goofy guy on the radio show.
Yeah. You
And
really
he-
like that show, huh?
Yeah, he's at home right now because he just had his second baby. And he was posting stuff on Twitter about him in the basement with both kids, and the basement's not finished, so they're just sitting in this fucking cold concrete basement waiting for the tornado to pass.
Dude, look at this. I mean, I work at an airport, so this kind of, I understand this. But dude, that's
Oh God!
that's billions of dollars in aircraft damage. Because it hit the hangars too. The hangars collapsed on the airplanes, bro. Literally, if you run an airplane wing, depending on the aircraft, into a hangar door, that's upwards of $300,000.
Just the wing.
Just that little section of the wing to get it repaired. $300,000. So if you look at all that devastation, all those planes, that's
Jesus
over
Christ.
billions of dollars worth of damage. Just in the aircraft. Or millions, I mean, I don't know how big. The bigger the
Oh,
aircraft,
dude, you know
obviously-
there were some... dude, that's Nashville.
Yeah,
You know there's some G6s and some badass private jets in there.
yeah. Yeah, it's just...
Think about the people that
wild.
live in Nashville.
It's wild.
Millionaires, millionaire country stars live in Nashville.
Right. It's fucking crazy. And then you get
Dude.
hail damage.
I wonder if Dierks Bentley's playing that, or Tim McGraw. Those are 2 country artists I know fly
Probably.
planes. Those are 2 country artists I know for a fact fly planes.
Especially if it's a private airport.
Yep, and both of them have private airplanes.
Yep. Wild.
How many people dead? 25?
25.
So this morning when I turned on the Bobby Bones Show, there were 6.
25. They're probably buried in the rubble.
Yeah, and that's what they were saying. They were saying that a lot of people are still buried, and they're planning on a lot more fatalities.
That's crazy.
Could you imagine a fucking tornado hitting Denver?
Destruction would be fucking...
Dude.
Wonder what the cost... Let's look up... Let's look up the cost.
Cost of an average tornado in a major city? Dude, that's insane.
Costa.
And they were saying that there was no warning, like at nightly news or nothing. No warning at all that weather could get bad, nothing. And all of a sudden, tornado sirens are going off at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Fuck no.
That's another thing. You think a tornado siren would wake you up?
No.
Me neither.
I'd be fucking out.
You'd be one of the dead people buried under all the rubble.
I mean, my parents would. I'm down here in the basement. I'll probably.
Your
be out.
parents would come hauling ass down here.
He's just screaming and yelling, then I'd punch him in the face. Think they're really stealing my, breaking into my house. Start beating ass.
Alright, Mom, I thought
What the fuck are you doing in my room?
I thought you were attacking me.
Boom, boom. Bad joke.
Yeah, we're not making fun of the Nashville tornado. It was just a joke. Calm down, people.
Coronavirus.
Yeah, we should probably touch on that because this shit's getting out of control. And you see this luscious beard?
It's gonna have to go.
I might have to cut it off.
CDC says any type of facial hair, no bueno.
So your mustache is even bad?
Probably.
Damn.
Well, they said anything that goes out of a mask. So like.
Oh, so if you can hide it in a mask, it's okay?
Yeah. So I think mustache might be alright, but.
So all this is still going to be outside a mask.
I mean, if you tuck that into your mask.
No way. The mask only comes out to like
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, but if you try to like tuck it in, there's no way. It's just too much.
I know, it's just too much.
You got a lot going on there.
It's going to have to cut it all off. You guys are going to get to see Babyface.
You
Blake.
should legit, when you cut it, if you do, you should legit leave the mustache.
I have a pretty epic mustache. I
Legit,
could leave
just
I
shave
could
the
leave
beard.
I could leave this too and go Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck yeah.
Leave this thing.
Yeah.
Shave everything else.
Yeah.
Epic.
I would look like a ginger Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, that'd be epic. I could fuck with that, dude. It's Mustache March.
I'd be pulling bitches left and right. My wife would be like, "What are you doing?"
Go out to get some food and they're just slobbing on your knob.
Yeah.
Like corn on the cob.
They're swarming. All right, so I'm gonna play a clip for you real quick about, since we're gonna get into the coronavirus, and I hope you are able to hear this. So, coronavirus has. I don't want to.
Is this the conspiracy?
I don't want to
theorist
call
video?
it a conspiracy. I don't want to
Swear
call
to
it a
God.
conspiracy.
Fucking conspiracy.
Because
theorists.
the proof they have behind this is more than any conspiracy theory usually has.
I fucking hate
So,
conspiracy theories.
what Mr. Cotton is going to tell
Who
you,
the fuck is Mr. Cotton?
the guy who's about to talk,
Some
Mr.
nobody.
Cotton is about to tell you his theory on the coronavirus being a man-made virus put out into civilization to kill everybody. Are you ready?
You know how stupid that sounds?
Just listen.
soup or
Turn your volume
snake tartare. That is not the case. The Lancet published a study last weekend demonstrating that of the original 40 cases, 14 of them had no contact with the seafood market, including patient zero. As one epidemiologist said, that virus went into the seafood market before it came out of the seafood market. We still don't know where it originated. Could have been another seafood market. Could have been a farm. Could have been a food processing company. I would note that that Wuhan also has China's only biosafety level 4 super laboratory that works with the world's most deadly pathogens to include, yes, coronavirus.
So,
Yes, coronavirus.
what Mr. Cotton is pretty much
Oh,
saying
God, fuck that guy.
is the origin of the coronavirus outbreak was that market in Wuhan that everyone talks about. Correct?
I fucking hate Mr. Cotton already.
But correct, that's where it originated,
Yeah.
was the market, the food market.
Yeah.
So his theory, and I don't want to call it a conspiracy because he has a lot of fucking proof behind this. Wuhan, China has a facility that deals with all of this, and it's right there. He
Well,
goes.
why did they build the big hospital then? if it's right there?
No, the big hospital is to. It's. It's
They built that hospital for the coronavirus. If they have
Yes.
something right there, then why would they build a big ass hospital?
because
Spend
it's
billion-
not. It's not a hospital. It's a research facility. They do tests on diseases. It's a disease center.
Why would they have to build that if they send
They
it?
didn't build it. This is already there in Wuhan, and it's close to
Oh,
the
okay.
market where the outbreak happened. So that is the whole thing of they think that someone created this version COVID-19. They created COVID-19, the version of the coronavirus, and then took it into the market for it to spread there. So theory is this virus was made in China for this reason, to kill a bunch of people. Kind of like, what do they call it? Chemical warfare? I know. You're having a hard time following me because you refuse to believe in conspiracies.
I mean, it's just so fucking. That doesn't make any sense.
You don't think someone would try and kill
No.
everyone?
I mean, that makes sense, but I'm saying, why would you go to a fucking fish market? That doesn't make sense.
It's a perfect.
Do you realize that?
It's a perfect scenario to get a disease like that is to happen in a food market in China.
Or a meat-based.
Either or, yes. Either way.
I mean, but
They sell bats in this market. So if someone created this and was like, where's the best
which they did.
where's the best place to throw this out into the world and have people start getting sick? A fish market.
I mean, it's
Perfect.
It's a
Perfect fallback.
It's a fish market. You're dealing with a bunch of fish that are coming from the ocean.
No, but they
that
have they also have
diseases and
they
different
also
types
have
of
the argument
parasites
that
and-
diseases and germs and parasites in fish and bats and all this stuff has never led to an outbreak in coronavirus. So why
Because
is it doing it now?
because maybe something in the ocean fucked something else in the ocean, and
Did
then
some epic shit.
some epic shit, and then all of a sudden it came to the market, and then the dude was slicing up some fish, and then he fucking ate a piece of fish because he's fucking hungry. All of a sudden, boom, you have a fucking outbreak. He goes home to his wife and kids, boom, they have the coronavirus. Then he goes to the supermarket without knowing he has it. He breathes on like 10 people. Now those 10 people have the coronavirus. Like, that, the fact that someone said the coronavirus is man-made and they brought it to the fish market to spread it, I mean, come on. Let's be real here.
So
That's just a bunch of fucking horse shit. That dude, whatever the fuck that dude's name is trying to get some clout. That's all he's doing.
but all of his information backs up. Right here, it
Because
says
it's-
COVID-19's unique HIV-like properties support the
Oh.
controversial theory that the virus originated in a lab, specifically the Wuhan Institute of Virology, located near the epicenter of the outbreak. How can you argue that?
Because no one's gonna fucking bring a disease in a fucking little capsule or whatever, drop it off at a fish market and say, have a good day.
We don't know how he did it. He could have
The fuck?
literally soaked his shirt and
Okay.
then went rubbing it on people as he walked through the market.
So it's accidental.
No, he did this on whoever.
So
That's what they're
he's
saying.
He's like, yeah, I got the coronavirus, and I'm gonna go to this fish market.
No,
and then
but-
I'm gonna fucking rub elbows with
The
everyone.
scientists are saying
fucking
that
stupid.
this version of the coronavirus, COVID-19, has AIDS and HIV principles, which other coronaviruses do not have. So that's why they think this was created in a lab and then purposely put into population. You don't think there's
Conspiracy
any way
theorist
that's
motherfucker.
possible? You don't think there's any way that's possible?
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Could be. I just thought it was interesting because, I mean, technically
What about French kisses?
that would work. If
It's
someone has
fucking-
coronavirus and comes and gives you a tongue kiss, you gonna get it too.
I mean, that's just why the fuck that doesn't make any sense though. You realize that,
Population control makes perfect sense.
right? No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
If they wanted population control, then they would just fucking start killing everyone.
Can't do that. It's illegal.
I could kill anyone if it's a random person and get away with it. You know that, right?
No, you can't.
Yes, I could. Is this bad to say online?
It's terrible. You can't.
I can't.
No,
say
you
it.
can't. You better have a badass lawyer if you
You
plan
know
on
how you
doing
get away
that.
with murder, Blake?
How?
Someone you don't know, and you don't tell anyone.
But
One and
that's
two.
that's like some serial killer shit.
You're telling me a dude got a disease somehow. He got it on his clothes or in a vial. He went to a fucking
Somehow,
fish
yes.
market
Yes.
and dropped it off.
Gave it a good origin for an outbreak of a disease.
That's what you're saying. You're
It
saying
just-
this dude was like, yes, oh,
Somehow,
I
yes.
got the-
Yes,
I
that
got
is what
the-
I'm saying. From this video, I'm not saying I agree with it and that I think coronavirus is man-made,
God.
but I'm saying the possibilities of this happening in the way that they said it happened is possible.
This is not possible.
That is.
No, it's not. You're dealing with a fucking fish market. They discover new fish every fucking day.
But the fish market is a decoy. It had nothing to do with the fish
God.
market. The fish market was just a good place to drop it off to say that everyone was getting sick because of the fish market.
I'm a decoy.
No, you're not.
I'm not a real person.
You don't
Do
get
you
what.
believe me?
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
though?
probably believe
Do
me.
you get what I'm saying though?
Fucking A.
You don't think some?
God
Okay.
damn it.
Let's put this into Disney Channel, rated G kind of shit. You don't think a supervillain or a villain could get a hold of something and release it in a place that usually has diseases, and then just no one's the smarter in the deal. No one knows better because of where it happened.
You have a conspiracy theorist mind, so I don't even.
But I
can't
don't,
argue
though.
with you. Yes,
I
you
hate
do.
conspiracy theories.
You're the one that said JFK was shot by 2 different guns.
But he was. And you can
But he was.
anyone
No, he
can look
wasn't.
that up. Anyone can look that up.
Oh my god, dude.
We're not going to get into that.
Because you're
Maybe-
fucking nuts.
No, that'll be another time.
You're fucking nuts.
Hey, one statement right here that'll put all the JFK people to bed. Look up the ballistics on the bullet that hit him in the back of the head.
And you know what happens when a bullet hits muscle and bone? It deflects. It goes different ways.
Not if it's a high-powered rifle like an M4 or
He
an
was
AR.
like 200 yards away.
Hit him right in the back of the head.
Yeah, and his head fucking fell off. And then the
We are
bullet.
not going to get into this argument. I'm going to just tell you and make one statement. There were 2 bullets there were 2 different bullets that hit JFK. And no one has ever been able to debunk that.
I'm gonna cheers you and say that there wasn't 2 bullets there. I mean, there was 2 bullets, but they're fired
They were
from
different.
the same rifle.
Nope, they were different.
See, that's
They were
it.
different bullets. The ballistics on the bullets
Mhm.
both did different things.
Mhm.
One was shot from like a 30-06 hunting round. One was shot from an M4 assault rifle.
Nope.
Dude, there were people.
Don't believe it.
There were people in the car behind the Secret Service member that said a man stood up in the car with a gun, took a shot, and sat back down.
Don't believe it.
JFK was killed by our own government.
Lee Harvey Oswald fired a shot. It hit him. He fucking
Yes.
cocked his bolt
Yep.
back and shot him again.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope. The second bullet that hit him was not a hunting rifle. It was not the same rifle that Harvey Lee Oswald had. Or Lee Har. Is it Harvey or Lee?
Lee Harvey Oswald.
That's what I thought it
It's
was.
all one word. So
All right.
you're telling me?
I'm not telling
No,
you.
no,
I know
fuck it.
for
I
a
don't-
fact. I know for a fact that John F. Kennedy was killed by an American Secret Service member.
Just like the 9/11,
I'm not convinced on 9/11. Not convinced.
just like the Pentagon.
Pentagon's iffy. Pentagon is
I
iffy.
think you believe everything that is told to you. Or
Negative.
that you read.
Nope. Nope. It's got to have
There's no-
it has to have credible evidence. Has to have, if there's anything that's like maybe, no, it's not true. But I guarantee you,
My co-host is a fucking. What do you call it?
conspiracy theorist.
Yes.
No, Trump supporters are conspiracy theorists. I am rational.
Anything else you want to touch on before we wrap it up?
I will. I want to make this one statement. I will not get on board with any conspiracy theory that everyone. So conspiracy theory is something not everyone believes.
Right, like aliens. Or
So
whatever.
if not everyone believes it, I'm not really gonna give it the time of day
You
to
believe
even
in
look at
aliens?
it. Yeah. Yeah. There's been enough leaks between Area 51 and Secret Service members. Yeah. I think aliens are legit. There's no way
What about ghosts? Ghosts.
There's no way we're the only living intelligent being in the whole fucking world
I'll
or
back
the
you
whole
on that.
universe.
Yeah, for sure.
There's no fucking way.
What about ghosts?
I've had ghost experiences that are unexplainable that make you believe in ghosts.
Yeah.
There's no way around it.
Fair enough.
Are we gonna get into?
Yeah.
I wanted to touch
Got
on one
3 minutes.
one more thing before we get into the abs.
3 minutes until
So-
we motherfucking.
So, me and Derek, we went on the political Pete train, Pete Buttigieg, but he dropped out.
I was gonna say, wait, where are you going with this?
So, I'm gonna play a little snippet for you. This is Joe Biden talking about how Amy Klobuchar, Pete Buttigieg, and Beto O'Rourke all endorsed him pretty much within 3 or 4 days.
Look, folks, this time we gotta rerun everybody. Democrats, Republicans, Independents of every stripe. And that's why I'm so excited about it.
I don't know if you can hear that.
She shares that view. And Mayor Pete, who's endorsed our campaign earlier, I thank him as well.
So, I mean,
What's the summary of that?
summary of this is we are down to Joe Biden, which was Obama's vice president. Mostly everyone knows that. And we are down to Bernie Sanders, which everyone on the radio wants to call him a socialist and a communist and all these things and how he's so terrible.
I heard he's like the Democrat version of Trump.
No, that's if anything, that's Joe Biden because Joe loses his train of thought a lot, lies sometimes, and
Doesn't everyone
he
lie?
he will insult someone in the audience if they talk shit.
Doesn't everyone lie though?
I don't know if lying is the right word. Misleading is a little better because like Pete was my favorite. I never heard Pete lie or mislead people. That's why I wanted him to be the fucking candidate. But Joe Biden, though, man.
Fucking goddamn political fucking. Whatever the fuck you call it.
Fuck you, door.
What do you call it? Fuck. I'm having a fucking. I can't think here. Loomis Monster real? The Loch Ness Monster. The Loch Ness Monster, Blake. Do you think it's real?
You talking about a Loch Ness monster?
Yeah, you think it's real?
What?
Do you think the Loch Ness Monster is real?
Have you ever seen that show, Expedition Truth?
So are you say yes or no?
No, but I've watched some shows that go to that lake in Norwegian,
What about
or
Bigfoot?
wherever it is, and they've gotten heat signatures in like snake formations that kind of make you be like, I don't know.
What about Bigfoot?
No, we would have killed a Yeti by now and had its.
Guts.
We would have had everything.
We
We
would
would
eat
have had.
it.
No, I don't know about that. 'Cause I'd be like eating a monkey. I don't know about that. Which they do. People do eat monkeys. And definitely in India.
We gotta wrap it up
We do have to wrap it up.
on Anchor.
If you want to catch us talk about the Avs or anything else, politics, the tornado, coronavirus, anything,
Twitch.tv/Swift Snipes.
check us
YouTube.
out on YouTube. Love you, bye.
Bye. Still live here though, so let's just leave that.
Yeah. So, we're not going to go into politics anymore. I just wanted to touch on that just because...
I voted for Pete for you.
Just, well, and your vote matters, but not yet, if that makes sense.
They didn't count the votes yet?
No, if you voted for Pete or Amy Klobuchar or anyone that's dropped out, technically it doesn't count.
So I went through all that and sent in my ballot and voted and signed. And
That's just primary. That's just picking candidates. So, you're going to get another ballot in like October, September
I'm about to vote again.
for presidential between Trump and someone else.
Fucking losers. I don't like. That's why I'm not political. I think it's fucking the stupidest thing ever.
That's why I'm trying to teach you.
I don't want to
Trying
be
to
taught.
get you. But once you learn it once, you know it forever. You understand that? Once you learn it once, nothing ever changes.
Like 2 + 2 = 4?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So next election, it's gonna be the exact same. You're gonna be like, all right, I know how this works.
Jesus Christ.
But so
It's like a fucking headache.
I agree.
Why would you even, that's, I'm not getting into it.
So
What's next?
results for Super Tuesday. I'm looking at them right now, and there's really nothing in.
So, okay, fuck that.
Virginia has 62% reported, and Joe Biden is winning. Vermont has 8% reported, and Bernie Sanders is winning. North Carolina has 1% in, and Joe Biden is winning. And Alabama, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Maine, Massachusetts, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Texas, and Utah still have yet to be decided. And that is why they call this Super Tuesday, because, like I just said, Alabama, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Maine, Massachusetts, Minnesota, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, and Virginia all vote today. That's why today is Super Tuesday. So, at the end of today, we will know who is running against Donald Trump for president. Or we should be pretty close. Only way that doesn't happen is if Joe Biden has a strong backing and Bernie Sanders has an equally strong backing. Which kind of fucks us. If you're a Democrat and you don't want Trump to win next year, it's not looking good right now. Because
Trump's gonna win.
if we go into ballots have to get turned in November, and it's March already. So we only got 7 months.
7 months?
7 months.
That's
to
a
pick
long time.
But we only get not in politics. You get
Jesus
7
fuck.
months. But think about it.
Go
You-
Trump.
I take my cheers to that. What the fuck is this?
Oh my god.
Sabotaging
that
the
was
show.
fucking great, dude. Your
Funny.
fucking jaw dropped the fuck.
Not funny.
Oh, what?
Not funny.
That was funny.
But, so say we got 7 months. We need as much of that 7 months to debate and talk to Trump on debate stages with our candidate before the actual election. You know what I mean? We have to have that as soon as possible. So if we have 2 candidates still trying to go back head to head, and Trump's just over there, he's the only Republican candidate, it's not looking good, man. The more the Democrats argue back and forth and trying to figure this out, the more time Donald Trump has to pretty much get people on his side. And dude, I'm telling you, this is gonna be close. This is gonna be. I know where Trump supporters stand, and I know roughly about how many of them are there are. And then there's... It's just depressing. You know half the country didn't vote in 2016? There's like 600 million people or something like that in the United States. And only like 300 million votes were casted.
This is how much I give a fuck.
Half!
This is how much I give a fuck.
You do realize, though, that politics has a lot more to do with your life than you realize? Yeah, I know. I said my piece. I said what I could.
God.
We're on
Fuck
to the
politics.
we're on to the next topic. I tried.
What do we got?
Abs.
Avs. Fucking 7 wins, 8 wins in a row.
Yeah. No, they have I think 7 wins in a row, and they have 9. They have a 9-game win away streak right now.
Ooh,
They've won 9 games in a row on the road,
which is good
which is
because
insane.
we're making a playoff push.
And not to mention that we played the Red Wings. They suck, yes, but we had our noob in against the Red Wings, so that was epic to have him pull through.
Did you watch that?
Fuck yeah, the whole thing.
I fell asleep at the
I watched every time they play the Red Wings. It's like I can just
Can we shave your beard right now?
no.
Like, what if you just walk out of the house and
No.
like, can we sleep? It's Mustache March.
I'll get
You gotta
there.
join
I'll
me.
get there. I'll get there. I'll get there.
I already took
I'll
mine.
get there.
I'm like 2 down. No. Yeah, I took mine. Cheers you. Well, no, I cheers you. Took mine, put it down, and then you got into your political thing. And then
True.
poured another one.
No, you're right.
I
You're right.
took that one.
Someone's commented like 6 times in a row.
Yeah, that's my
7
boy
times.
Trin.
He's the orange.
Yeah. Yeah, he says shave it, bro.
Oh, right now he thinks
On
so.
stream.
No.
On stream. Shave the fucking beard, bro.
No. Not happening.
I got the tools.
I told my wife and everybody, and I told myself even, I refuse to shave my beard unless a case of Corona hits Colorado. I'm not doing it.
I want to fucking shave.
I'm not doing it.
I want to shave.
My
it.
wife feels the same way
Oh
you
my
do. Like,
God.
I just let me cut it.
No, like not like I think like you'll look better with it shaved. I just want to like the satisfaction of just
Cutting that much hair off.
bzz, 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 bzz. Like that would be fucking great.
That's a lot of hair.
And you look fucking great with just your mustache.
Oh no, I know. Last time I cut everything off, I looked like an actual human, an actual normal person. Yeah.
God, that thing's like fucking 6 inches long.
It's pretty long. Let's go up over the face. So it goes almost to my eyes,
Holy fuck, dude.
to the bridge of my nose.
You could fucking sleep in that thing.
Yeah.
Like
I
you
stay
could
above
use
my
that
nose.
as a pillow. Just move it to one side. And fucking.
I know. And everybody I talk to is like, so, how old are you? You're like 30, right? No, I'm still in my 20s. What?
Christ.
How do you fucking grow a beard like that? I don't know, man. I've been blessed with growing hair other than on top of my head for a couple years now. all my hair that was here went here.
It's like fuck this.
It's like I don't want to be up here covered by a hat anymore.
So I mean I can grow a pretty good beard, but
I know I saw it.
yeah. But
How long have you grown it for?
My max?
Yeah.
Like
How
my
long?
record?
Yeah. A month or 2?
No. Probably like 8 months.
This beard right now,
Over a year.
13 months,
Yeah.
roughly. Because
I
remember
haven't gone that quite that long.
Remember last January, February, roughly, I cut it all off and I wasn't that short, but I took it down like a 1 or 2 guard everywhere. But
Jesus Christ.
yeah, dude, I can grow this big of a beard in about a year.
Bzz, 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 bzz,
and it can be gone in about 30 seconds.
What Trent say? Trent says, he said he'll donate. He said he's gonna donate money if you shave your beard.
Locks for love.
Locks for love.
Dude.
What?
So if I show up to the podcast
Next week
with
we can
a
bring your wife.
shaved
We
beard,
could bring your wife down.
does that still count?
No, we could bring your wife down. And she'll shave the beard on stream live, right here.
No, I need my haircut by this Saturday because this Saturday, remember buying that suit?
Oh yeah.
That's why I bought it. This Saturday, we're doing some birthday.
You have to
party.
leave the mustache though.
I am. I have a fucking epic mustache.
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
curl it and everything.
Yeah, you have to leave
Yeah.
the mustache.
I can put gel in it and Captain Hook it.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, for sure.
I
Yeah.
did that the other
You have
day.
to.
I
It's
did that the
Mustache
other day.
March. If you fucking shave your beard and you trim any part of that mustache, I'm gonna be upset.
Alright, I'll leave the mustache just for March. And the goatee.
Look at-
I gotta
the
say
goatee,
the
yeah.
goatee.
I should have saved mine, but I said fuck it. But look at me, dude.
But my
I got-
goatee's bright fucking
like a-
white. Like, look at these hairs. White hairs. Like, you put a piece of
Dude,
paper up next to
So
them.
this part of your beard is red and darkish.
Yeah.
This part is straight white.
Yeah.
I mean,
so is
look,
right here.
It's right here.
So is right here. Yeah. So is right here. It's all white.
Yeah.
Like, right here. It's crazy. I don't understand it. Dude, I pulled a black hair out of right here this morning. I saw it and I was like, that's not red. That's not
It's like
blonde.
red here, and then from here down, it's blonde. Trin, you heard it. One of these days,
Oh no, it's happening. Because
he's gonna fucking and then
I have to
mustache.
cut my hair
Hey,
sometime this week.
Mustache March.
I have to cut my hair because I need a haircut sometime this week, and I figured, fuck it, just cut the beard off too.
Mustache March, baby.
Yeah.
Let's
I
get
mean,
it.
I could grow all this back in no time.
So you're gonna cut your beard next time I see you. Next podcast, you're gonna be just the mustache.
Yeah.
So we'll do a mustache March podcast.
There you go. That'll be our 41st episode.
Oh my god, you're gonna look so different.
That's an understatement.
You're gonna look in the mirror and you're gonna be like, who the fuck?
The same with everyone here. They're gonna be like,
Who the fuck is that?
is he having a guest?
Fucking
on?"
Jack Sparrow? Alright, we're gonna take one more halfer and then we're gonna wrap this up.
I mean, we don't have to. We can keep talking about the coronavirus. We can talk about the tornado. We can talk about Super
No,
Tuesday.
we gotta wrap it up.
Oh, you want to talk about the peace deal?
We gotta wrap it up.
You talk about the peace deal they made with the Taliban? They're pulling our troops out.
Kinda
Most
cool.
of them. So,
Good thing I didn't join the army. Otherwise I'd be training for nothing.
pretty much, yeah. Trump signed a peace deal with the Taliban. Not even the Iraqi government. The Taliban. Which is kind of weird, right? Or am I the only one that thinks that weird? That's weird.
Well, the fact that no one gives a fuck is
But
Except-
that's just it.
except the
A lot of people
except the
give a
troop-
fuck.
Except the troops coming out of the fucking war. That's pretty much all anyone cares about.
No, that's just it though. The whole signing of the peace deal was to get our troops out of the Middle East. Obviously, we're gonna still have like certain officers there to try and keep peace,
Yeah.
just like we do all over the fucking world that people don't know about. We literally have soldiers in almost every country, just trying to keep the peace, like NATO that our president thinks is a joke.
All right.
What do you think, D-Rock?
I think that wraps it up. I think we should
Episode 40,
episode 40. I think we should get it locked and loaded.
locked and loaded.
Get it uploaded. Twitch.
Twitch.
This is the fam right here.
I'm
You
gonna
see that shit?
give Twitch. If anyone's still watching, you have 60 seconds to comment what you want us to do next episode, and anything you want to say because we're wrapping it up. You got 60 seconds.
Who's in purple? Oh, hey yo, my boy, yo, the chemist in the lab, my boy Ayo Hayden. Oh look, they already popped up.
I'm telling you.
I'm telling you.
Does
bro.
that say save the beard? Save that beard?
Shave the beard?
Oh, shave the beard.
Oh wait, no, he said save that beard.
Damn it. I thought I was cutting it.
And then my boy Ayo said talk about new video games in development and the MLB scandals. I think talk about
all
the
right.
Astros.
Hold on. No, I'm going to write that down for episode 41. Say that again. What was that?
MLB scandals with the Astros stealing signs. I'm pretty sure that's what he means.
Yeah. MLB bullshit.
MLB.
Dude, the Astros are going to be... The Astros are going to hold the record this year for most players hit with balls. Yeah, guarantee it. Guarantee it.
Yeah. That's yeah, write that down. What else we got? Shave. Yeah, shave. Yo, he said shave. My boy Cheesehead said shave the beard.
Shave that beard.
Leave the mustache though.
Exclamation.
Mustache March.
Mustache you a question.
I mustache you a question.
Mustache March.
Scandals new age of NFL QBs. New age. NFL.
Average? Like an average age?
New age of NFL QBs.
Oh, like the new kids.
Yeah, concussions in sports.
Wait,
What?
concussions in sports? Is that what that says?
Yeah, like
Like the movie Will Smith did?
do you see the Aaron Hernandez documentary?
I still have
Oh,
not
are you
watched
fucking...
it. I know, you told me to watch it
Jesus
like
Christ.
2 months ago.
I told you, god damn it. I know what you're talking about, Aiden. With weed being new medical innovation for concussion. Yes, weed is...
yeah, no, the NFL dropped their,
Yeah, write that down. The chemist in the lab mixing up the dope shit. Aiden out here with the good topics.
straight up.
Appreciate that shit, bro. Episode 41, we're going to be coming at you with all these topics. Look, he dropped some more.
I'm ready.
Yeah. No, I agree, Aiden. For sure. You got to watch that fucking Aaron Hernandez documentary, bro.
I will.
Promise you. Write that down
I
on your
promised
fucking
you
hand.
last time.
Right on your
I promised
hand
you last time, and I
tonight.
forgot
You're
to
gonna
watch
pull
it.
it. You're gonna pull out your hand.
What's so interesting?
Watch.
What's so interesting on the? I've had multiple
You
people
gotta
say you
watch
need
it.
to watch it.
You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. So we're gonna take that Sharpie. We're gonna write on your hand. Watch Aaron Hernandez documentary.
Every time I see it, I think of you. I don't have to write it down on my.
Yo, Cheesehead, we're definitely
Hey.
gonna play some Modern Warfare.
Hey,
What?
the guy asking the questions.
No
Who
topics.
you said the pretty much the new guys in the NFL. I have Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes. Who else do you want to hear us talk about?
I think he's talking about like draft picks and stuff.
Oh, like the
Like-
new kids.
Yeah, the new kids like Montez.
I've been watching
You know-
the combine, but I can't remember none of their fucking names.
Yeah. Well,
That
do some
one
research.
guy, that wide receiver, some DD something.
I don't know.
That's the only guy I know anything about,
We'll do
and
some
he
re-
is insane.
Well,
he is
we always
next
do
level.
research before we pod, you know. So we'll do some research. Just say research. New NFL QBs.
New kids in NFL.
Yep.
NFL concussions, MLB scandals, mustache march, NFL boys.
Yep.
Didn't he say something about new video games?
New video game development, which is
Video game development.
write down cyberpunk.
Development.
Write
There
down
it
and
is.
then write cyberpunk with a C. Yeah. All right.
I think
Anything
that's
else?
it. What is anything you think of that is coming up in the next week?
Besides the Avs fucking winning every game? No.
Avs are going to the playoff. Avs are going to Stanley Cup.
Fuck yeah.
Period.
All right. I think that wraps it up. Trin says, Black Ops 5 may be coming out this next year.
Whoa.
Call
Do you
of
think
Duty.
it's gonna be stupid?
Like technical, like crazy,
Yeah, like future retardation.
Oh,
like
like fucking
everything's
futuristic.
futuristic,
Yeah, I don't
and
like that. I don't like
that's
that.
how they did fucking the last one,
I
and
don't
it
like
was
that.
bullshit.
don't
I
like that
hated
real
it.
shit. That about wraps it up, though. I think.
I agree. We got a big setup
we
for
going for,
episode
like-
41.
Yeah, episode 41. Thank you, Hayden or Aiden. I don't know exactly how to say your name.
Shit is gonna be
He's,
epic.
he's the wizard, dude. Like
The wizard.
He streams, and he like makes beats too, and he like.
Hey,
streams.
wizard, do you like wizard sleeves?
No, he fucking. He's like doing this. And he's like making beats, and he's like, okay, do this, loop this, reverb this, and he's like doing all this crazy shit. He's a wizard.
Hey, wizard, where you live?
I
You
gave
wanna
him
come-
the nickname. The
Wizard, do you want to
No,
come
that's
be
not
our
his
producer?
nickname. I fucking gave him that nickname.
So what's his name?
I don't know.
Hey, AKA Wizard. You want to come be our producer, sit behind the scenes, and take care of our shit?
Okay, he lives in a different state.
Oh, never mind.
Trent, I probably will be streaming tonight.